I'm happy to be here this evening. Quite excited. I send greetings to all the people listening to us today, and all our guests. You're most welcome. I think this is the best decision you've made to come and participate this evening. So I'm called Stella Nambaziira from Uganda. I am a mother, a proud mother of 3. And I am an IT professional working with a government institution in Uganda. I quite have a busy schedule, but on these one days after work, I got back home and I found my child had a terrible skin disease, skin irritation around his private area. So we rushed him to hospital, but we never seemed to get a solution week in, week out. And as I shared the opportunity with my friends, one of them advised me to start using a washing detergent that was non-toxic. At that point, I really didn't believe it would work, but because I was desperate, due to the sleeplessness we were having, I decided to take it on. So upon using this Neolife product, specifically it is G1 laundry, to our surprise as a family, after close to a month, the child started getting better. This was quite exciting because we had been in and out of hospital. We had used quite a number of solutions we thought that were good, but we never got a conclusive solution. So that is when I started discovering the value that was in Neolife. As a family, we started using the products. At that time, I had signed up as a distributor, and I continued to use the product. But in my journey as a product user, say after 2 years in using the products, I was approached by one of the people who is actually doing the business very successfully. And this person encouraged me to take on the opportunity. I was extremely reluctant. Why? Like I just said, I work for a government institution. I work 8 to 5. I have children who are still young, so they have to go to school every day. And over the weekend, I'm trying to make sure that the house is running well and doing a few things here and there. So I clearly told the person that I don't have the time. And indeed, I didn't have the time. But the person encouraged me that, no, you can actually do this. You can find 30 minutes a day. You can find sometime over the weekend. I decided to give it a try. Decided to give it a try. And to my surprise, it has actually worked out. But how did it work out? What did I do? First of all, I had to make a decision to do the business. That is the very first thing I did. I made the decision to do the business. Why? The products had worked very well. I had seen them impacting my child's life and the lives of my other family members because I kept using very many products from Neolife. And I was told that if I can share with more than one person a day, it could even get better. I first made a decision to do the business. I think that is the most important thing that we have to do when we make a decision to be part of this business. Then when I made that decision, and that is a personal decision, it really has to be the person, you the person. No one can ever make that decision for you. So after I had made that decision, I then committed to make time to do this business. So how did I do this? First of all, I made sure I put aside 1 hour at a minimum daily because I was working 8 to 1 p.m. the morning session and then 2 to 5 p.m. I set aside my lunch hour and I made sure I meet one person every day. The beauty of this business is that there are people to support us. So I was told that on each of these days when I have someone to talk to, someone would come and meet me and my friend. And this happened from the first month up to the 6 months. So that promise was kept, and it helped me a lot. Why? When I was starting off the business, I didn't know so much. Yes, I had used the products, but I only knew just a little about the products I had used. Yet Neolife had so many good products. I didn't know all of them. Yet the people I was meeting had different challenges, had different interests, and needed to know more. So this person, my upline, would always bridge that gap. So what else did I do to actually acquire more knowledge? We have these trainings on Monday. We have trainings on Tuesday with Dr. Esesa. We have trainings every morning, Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. So what I did, I decided that as I'm preparing my children to go to school, I will actually be participating in the trainings. I would listen and learn. I would listen and learn. I would put my earphones in as I bathe the children, as I dress them up. And it helped me get a lot of knowledge. The beauty is they would even record this training. So I would sometimes sit down and jot down what has been said for me to get it very clearly. And to my surprise, in the first month, I was able to make $70. So I said, let me give it a try. Let me continue and see. In the second month, I stabilized again with $70. And at that time, I was at the position of senior manager. Something very interesting, because when you're starting here, we start as distributors. And along the way, I managed to support other people to become a part of the business on an average of 5 every month, which was a very good thing. In my third month, the money increased. My friends, the money increased to $184. In the fourth month, it went to $100. Now I had believed that actually the money was there. Remember, I got in as someone interested in the products to help my child get better. That was my need. But here I had gotten a solution to that, and I was now getting the money. In my fifth month, the money increased to $300. And I was now an executive manager. And all the months I've mentioned, month 1 to month 5, there were incentives, and I was able to get all of them. So I was getting a lot more than I expected. In the 6th month, I got to the level of director. Now I was making over $500, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I still have my job. So it was exciting to have a side business, a part-time business, that you can give an hour or 2 a day, and at the end of the month, it can give you $500. For me, that was something I never expected. And because of that, I decided to even put more effort. I decided to share. The beauty is, on top of the money, on top of the wellness for my family, I was seeing people get better. My friends were getting better. My friends' parents were getting better. And for me, that value, I could not equate it to anything. It was very, very good. So people then started to get to me and ask, what can help me with this? Who can do this? What can I use to do ABCD? I got to be known for someone who has a solution to quite a number of challenges. I also started listening. When someone would be speaking, I would listen with the intention to establish if there was something that could help them in any challenge that they were facing. Then, 3 months after, or roughly 10 months in the business, I went to the level of Emerald Director. Now, this is the level you get at when you've been consistent as a director for a period of 6 months. So when I got to that level, I was given an incentive. Ladies and gentlemen, I was given an incentive to go for training. And this training happened this year in September. It was a very wonderful training. It was sponsored by Neolife at the Serena, Mombasa. In Neolife, you get to meet people who give you positive energy. There are people who are happy. There are people who are looking forward to something each and every day, looking forward to better things. So this energizes you as a person. So here I was, I'm getting the money, I'm creating new friends. I got to know so many people from Kenya, so many people from Tanzania. Where would I have met these people? And we were in a very wonderful environment. And then, most recently, in October, we had to go for the annual convention, the Impact Summit, which is attended by thousands and thousands of distributors. Now, if anyone doesn't believe in this business and you go for this event, that is when you would actually see that there are people who are doing this business and are doing it in a very, very big way. But what do I want to share this evening? Are you someone who is at work, you're working and you're in a job? It's not your business, it's a job. You're being employed. That job is not yours. It's yours for now, but you don't have a guarantee that you'll be with it for life. So why not start your own business? Own something as a person, something that you relate to, something that has a name to you, to it, and do it progressively. In this business, we don't rush, we do it progressively. Are you someone who is not sure what you're going to do when you retire? Neolife has an answer for you. Because right now, if I was to retire, I know there's something I'm going to continue doing and it's going to be giving me money, because the money actually just keeps growing. The more you work, the more effort you put, the money grows. Are you someone who is bored? You're looking for friends and lifestyle? The answer is with Neolife. It's called a total value opportunity. You cannot exhaust the value that is in Neolife. So I have personally enjoyed so much. I have enjoyed the travels. They're quite exciting. I had traveled with my work, but this is a bit different. It's very different because, like I told you, when you're with people who are looking towards the same goal, they have similar objectives of making this world a healthy and a happier place. You're with people who have been unwell and now they are up and strong to celebrate you. There's nothing you can't thank God for. So if you're with us today as a guest, I want to encourage you. This is doable. I only asked one question when I was told to do the business. 1, will I be supported? I was supported. 2, I looked around myself and there were people. This is a business of people. Every day we meet people. I also learned through this business that when you meet one person, they're going to open 4 doors. They connect you to other people you never knew. I don't think I can go to Kenya and fail to get where to stay. Now I know so many people. I don't think I can go to South Africa and fail to get where to stay. I have friends there now. Namibia, Tanzania, so many places. I have met MPs through this business. And one other thing that encouraged me to do this business, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like being discriminated. I don't like a place where Uganda say, if you're not this, then you can't do that. In Neolife, it doesn't matter your profession, your age, your qualification. It really doesn't matter. We all start at the same level. We are trained. And then once you're trained, once you put interest, once you put the time, it's only you that can limit yourself on how much you want to get, what value you want to get. So for me, it has been a wonderful opportunity. It has worked out for me very well. I have so many friends. The money is coming in, ladies and gentlemen. It keeps growing. There's other goals that I'm looking forward to, and I know by the time we go back for the next summit, I'll be a ruby and above. So there are always things that we are running or chasing. There are incentives. There are beautiful things. And above all, we remain healthy. So I want to encourage you, become a part of us, do this business. You will never regret. Thank you so much, Pascal, and for everyone listening to me. It was indeed wonderful sharing my story.